Hi everyone, welcome back. In this lesson we are going to do the prototyping for the My Cart screen. Let me rename it. I forgot to rename it first. Okay, so what we are going to do, we want to animate these cards and also with their numbers. So what I'm going to do is to click on the card and rename them first. As we did previously, we are going to rename them in the layer panel. This is the other one. I'm going to rename it Cart HD Sport 1 or 2, and this is the third one. Cart HD Sport 2. Okay, now we have this grouped together and renamed. Now we are going to rename these as well, but first let me do it for the button that we have. I'm going to select it with the border, right click and group them together. Over here we can rename it to checkout. And for this text we are not going to do anything about it. Okay, now we have this, but as we said, we need to rename the numbers as well. They are already grouped. I'm just going to rename them. I will name it Count HD1, Count HD2, and Count HD3. And this one will be Count HD3. Okay, well, I named it HD2 again. I'm going to make it HD3, this one. And now we have all of them. What I'm going to do is to select them with the cards. So select this one, this one, this one. We are pressing on the shift, you already know that. And now Control C or Command C and then Control V to paste it over this screen. We are going to do it for all of the screens. So I want them to come from the sides. So this one to come from the left side. Bring it down, bring down the opacity, of course. We don't want them to be appeared on this screen. I'll do it for all of these cards. And then we're going to move these to the right side. Bring down the opacity, this one as well. And then bring down the opacity and this one. Okay, we are going to do the exact same thing for this one. So just like this, bring down the opacity, move it over here, bring down the opacity. As you can see them now in the layer panel, you can do all of these steps for them. Bring down the opacity, and then in the layer panel, copy them and paste it over other artboards. Instead of doing all of the steps again, moving them to the side and then bring down the opacity, you can just do it for one and then copy them and paste it on the other, just like we did before. But in this lesson, I want to do them all one by one. If you want, you can just do what I told you. We are going to do the same thing for all of the screens. That's why I'm going to speed up the process. You don't need to see me doing the same thing for all of them. Okay, perfect. Now we have done all of them. The next thing we are going to do is to do the prototyping. We are going to go to the prototype mode, and you're going to connect this cart icon to the cart screen. Just click on it and connect it to the cart artboard or screen, and use the tap trigger, auto animate, and everything else should be the same. We are going to connect all of the screens. When you press on the cart, it will go to the cart screen for all of the screens. Okay, now let's play. I will click on this artboard, the first one, and then play it. Let's see the animation. As you can see, we have one of the cards. I forgot to move it to the side on this screen, the second screen of the Nike. We need to move it to the side and bring down the opacity for it, so it doesn't appear there. We don't want it to be appeared in that screen. So let's play it again. Okay, perfect. It works very nice, but as you can see, when we scroll this, there is a change in the menu bar. So we are going to fix that in the next lesson. Okay, this will be the end of this lesson. Hope you enjoyed and learned something new. I will see you in the next lesson, and we are going to finalize our design and prototype. See you there.